Hey dudes, I fell asleep listening to Adam Smith Wealth of Nations audiobook last night. This morning I got up, I didn't have to work today, and part of my day I was listening to some lectures about Adam Smith and some of the things that he highlighted. I think a lot of his book was same with Karl Marx. Really, it wasn't really actual philosophy. It was more just kind of reporting what they see, and they were kind of putting into words kind of what capitalism at the time was. And I'm surprised that Adam Smith wasn't as far right in a lot of regards as I thought he would be. And also I recently listened to Karl Marx audiobook, and anyways, I'm not going to get into Karl Marx and Adam Smith. What I'm actually going to talk about is something that Adam Smith highlighted in his book, Wealth of Nations, Division of Labor. And I think that's kind of what's leading to the soullessness and kind of just the lack of motivation in the workforce today. And in the book, he said it was a good thing for productivity. But later in the book, he also criticized it, and he said it's going to make people dull, and it's going to make people machines and unhappy and all that stuff too. And Marx later elaborated on this more. And to the disappointment of many right-wing libertarian Americans, Adam Smith was one of Karl Marx's main influences. So I'm going to put that out there, but I'm not going to do like a Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, ha 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 on anybody. I'm not even really presenting myself as a leftist in this video. I'm just saying it's been proven right, because we have people that are so meaningless in their jobs. It's so individualized, these trades, where it completely crushed craftsmanship and work ethic, and now things are just kind of mass produced. Things obviously have been shipped to China, and it's kind of a hellscape there from what I understand. And I don't have any solution to this, like to go back to like feudalism, trade unions, but guilds, and like having generational shoemakers and locksmiths and things. I don't know if that's the answer, and I don't know if you want to scale back productivity just because. That's something that Richard Nixon talked about. He talked about his father's generation first handling chainsaws, and that he disagreed with it. So I don't know if taking technology away just so people are making more of an effort in like a competition for like the breadwinner thing. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's kind of what Nixon was getting at. Kind of what I'm getting at is more craftsmanship and more people actually caring about what they do, start to finish. It's not just kind of you're doing one, like you're laying pipe and that's it, or you're doing drywall and that's it. And then you're kind of stuck in that. And I know there's jacks of all trades, and there is definitely in some aspects a free market. But I mean, if I'm going to critique the whole system, which I might as well do because I'm just rambling at this point, there's a lot of nepotism in anything, in trades as well. Like people will look for a job out of high school, and they can't get a job in the trades because they need 2-3 years construction experience. Who would have that? Somebody whose father is in the trades and already had them working with him in building a building or whatever. So it keeps that like almost like a niche. Like you can't really penetrate it. And then you kind of apply for these jobs. Like, how are you going to get a job as like a concrete pump operator if you've never done anything? So then you're kind of stuck mowing lawns or doing something more menial, unskilled. And you can go to a trade school, but you need to put up your own money, and then I don't know. Anyways, but the point is, like, I don't understand how we would get past this, but this is just kind of me reacting to it. I haven't really put much thought or like an actual like pen to paper on this. Obviously, I'm not an economist. I don't know much, but it definitely sucks the soul out of what you're doing. And it kind of reminds me of like a Dickens novel or something, like when you're just kind of droning away day after day, and there's maybe you're working inside, there's no sun. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting, definitely. I don't know what Adam Smith would think of how things are now, but yeah, just kind of a little shitty video that I probably shouldn't have made. But anyways, I'm gonna do some more videos, and I'm gonna post them, and if they catch on, they catch on.